Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good everything. How are you guys doing today? Welcome here to one more day of Everyday Radiance. And as another day, I'm coming here with a prompt from this beautiful book, Everyday Radiance. And we're gonna see what today's energy looks like. So today it's Friday 19. Oh my god. The year is ending, you guys. Ooh. And the year is endings, and it's yours to tell. That's the prompt of today. And it goes like this. And first of all, let's let's take a deep breath, huh? And embrace today, here and now. Be welcome and yeah, just be here for the next 20 minutes, alright? Welcome, B. Thank you. It goes like this. Tell me the story that it's yours to tell. Tell me your story of this moment in your life. I might say, I am in the thick of my life, curious and hugely grateful, but also navigating lots of sadness. I might also say, I talked with Dad early yesterday morning and I cried telling him about a movie I had just watched and loved, and he lives an ocean away. Or, all I want to do is write. I want to write poems and promises and love notes and essays. I want to write myself into a greater freedom. Tell your story. Tell me a story that it is just yours to tell at this moment. Call a friend, read them your story, your words, your self discovery. Sharing stories is balm. Let's be a balm for one another. Meow. There are so many stories right now, always, here and then, from everybody. And I feel like it's so nice to bump into people who open themselves and tell their stories, like how they're feeling, what they're going through, um, what are they being challenged with, you know? And therefore, it makes you feel like you have company, you know? That you're not here by yourself. You're not the only one struggling the struggle. You're not the only one thinking about how life is gonna be, what is the next steps, what is the next challenge, how my life is gonna change. And so, and bringing this sense of vulnerability, it makes it easier for others because it helps us, not feel alone or not, like feeling that, okay, like life is kind of like struggling and I'm going through this and this and that, and there's other people that are going through similar things or the same, and it just makes you feel not alone that much, I feel. What is my story to tell? Well, my story to tell is that right now, at the end of this year, I'm standing so differently than 1 year ago, where I had all my coins put in a specific path that I was eager to go for, and so many things happened this year that changed that, and and it's and it's kind of like this feeling of figuring it out, and bumping into people and being like, hey, like, I don't know, I thought I had it figured out. I thought I knew. I thought I was going this way, and but there's something telling me a different thing, and this thing that I wanted to do for so long, nowadays I can't, like, want to do it but differently, and I want to find a different way, and I want to find a different meaning, and it's okay. I mean, life is long. Life is short, but life is long. Long as in the way that it changes so many times, and it's always changing, and it's we're always adapting, and there's always gonna be new things, and nothing is forever. And I feel like we have to dance to whatever music is playing, and forget the choreo, just feel life. Listen to others' music and dance to it just because, and celebrate it just because. And it's so, yeah, it's so warming to just listen to stories, and being a person that people can tell you stories because they feel comfortable with it. It's such a gift, and it just makes relationships so much sweeter, and more humane. And so what is the story that you like to tell? How is your story unfolding? How is your story taking plot twists? How is your story diverging into new paths? I don't know, but go for it. It's part of it. Imagine this as a movie, and if the change is knocking into your door, if the new is, it's bumping in your window and being like, hey, let him in, let him in, and just see where the music takes us, and, have a nice dance, like, not copying each other, like, how is everybody dancing to this song? Like, just dance it however you feel it, dance it during yourself, enjoy, move around, say hello. But it's your story, and it's your story, and we are all responsible for it, for choosing, for deciding, for making decisions. It's we're adults, you guys, and this is your story to tell, and we are the authors of it. So game on, totally. Uh, I miss my family so much, so much. I haven't seen them in over a year. So many things happened, and the way of feeling close and to feel that I'm not missing out is just by FaceTime calls, watching videos that they sent me, and trying to feel the emotions that my family is feeling so I can tune in into that, and be there with heart. But life is hard in a new country, especially the first year. Life is hard when there's so much movement, and and you are like kind of there by yourself, you know. Life is hard when you start from scratch, and but it's not horrible. You know, it's hard, but it's not horrible. And the things that I've been learning so far and all the experiences are so rich and so heartwarming, and I know that this is helping my growth and my evolution and my in guiding me through the path that I chose. But being far away from my family for important moments, for celebrations, for holidays, for grieving, for being there for a hug, it's not easy. It's not easy. And choosing for yourself and choosing because life gets hard, you know, um, I don't know. Time will come, time will heal, time will accommodate, and time will give. But we have to show up every day, be present, be thankful, be grateful, be here, be now. But yes, being outside of your house, your home, and figuring it out, it's so hard. It's such a challenge. It's such a challenge. Because I don't know if I would move out to a different country and just with a plan, you know, with like an organization and knowing what I'm about to do, like for how long, and I feel like that would be easier. But just like exploring the world and figure it out because you're lost, because you made decisions that took you to different situations that you were not expecting, and then having to solve them by yourself because the secrets are just, I don't know, so hurt. But we're here. But we're here. And but we're here. We woke up and it's another day of radiance. And it's another day of radiance. And the story is yours to tell. And it's your story. And it's beautiful. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow.